This is Samsung Galaxy XR, Samsung and Google's return to AR and VR in a headset that looks like a combination between the Meta Quest Pro and the Vision Pro, and at $1,800 it's priced right in between them. So what can you do with this? Well, it runs Android XR, which is a new OS, and there are a bunch of apps. There's also live Gemini, which I can't show you because that would deactivate screen sharing. But what I can show through screen sharing is what the OS looks like and some of my favorite apps. So I'm not supposed to put this over my glasses, but it does technically work. It just deactivates eye tracking. So let's dive in. There are two different spacers on the headset that create different distances from your head for fit. I'm wearing it so that I can actually wear my glasses underneath this. Something that Samsung and Google do not recommend, but I don't have prescription lenses yet, so I'm going for it. It works. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it cuts off the eye tracking cameras. So for this demo, I'm just using hand tracking, which is why my hands are moving around so much. If I had eye tracking on, it would be a lot more subtle and smaller gestures. So first I'm going to demo my favorite thing on this, which is Maps. I mean, Google Maps is Google Maps, but within it is an immersive mode that is like Google Earth. It is Google Earth, but it's also like what I used to see way back on VR headsets, the ability to go through different worlds in 3D and also dive into Street View. It's awesome. Yeah, so within the 3D maps, there are also certain 3D scan locations inside, which are using a technology called Gaussian splatting. And this is where they use still photos to generate a 3D scan of a place that looks kind of ghostly. But it's good enough that it's like you're moving through this real physical 3D space. You can drag yourself anywhere or walk around a little bit and basically get a feel for what a space was like. Like, you know, maybe I want to know what the tables are like at the front, or, you know, a place I've never been to before, kind of scout it out. And now, of course, let's check out YouTube, because Google's making a big deal out of YouTube, and YouTube is not available as an app on Vision Pro. What it has here is not just a nice layout, but the ability to watch a lot of immersive content on the 4K displays on this headset. This is that type of like Vision Pro type display quality. And you can drag it to a whole bunch of different sizes. There's also an expanded view that gives you not just the video, but it also gives you some of the associated related comments and suggested videos and a little browser bar thing. And then what about games? There are a handful of games on the Samsung Galaxy XR. There are also controllers that are sold separately. There is a built-in demo game called Inside Job by the makers of Job Simulator, Alchemy Labs, who are part of Google. Let's take a look at it. Check out some of the hand tracking. Slot a chip here. Try to bring up system settings. Let's see. Okay. So that's a little tour of Samsung Galaxy XR. I'm looking forward to prescription lenses so that I can actually wear this without glasses. But it's too early to tell where this is really going, and there's definitely a lot of rough spots. I'm curious what apps arrive on it, and Gemini Live, the ability to look at the real world and apps, is clearly the most fascinating feature, which I didn't get to show you. And it's got its ups and downs too. But this is a road to glasses. Samsung admits this, Google admits this, and I'm curious what else emerges before glasses start to appear as early as next year.